Now this video is in regards to the use of the capo, and I'm sending a PDF file as well that kind of shows you what happens when you move a chord from one fret to another. And that might actually be easier than trying to address the music theory that I was giving you. Basically what happens is, every time you take a chord, like I'm taking the D chord, and if I put a capo on the first fret, it's going to move the pitch up. Right? It's what we call 1/2 step higher, 1 fret higher. Now, there's going to be a name for that chord, and it's going to change because the relationship of all the notes has changed because I put this device on there. And so what I was explaining in class is that if I'm playing a D chord, the most important note in that chord is the letter D in music. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at my D chord and I'm looking at the note D. And everyone knows that the D string is the fourth string. So all I'm really concerned about is what's happening to the fourth string. If I go here, it's D. If I go here, first fret's going to be a different note. Second fret, different note. Third fret, different note, and so on. And my PDF file shows you what happens to each one of these chords if you put a capo on. A chords, G chords, C chords. It shows you the name of the change of its name. And maybe that might be an easier way to see it. The basic principle is every note in music, every letter, is a certain space away from each other. And there's only two that are right next to each other. E and F, they're right next to each other. Or just like on your first string, E to F. And then the next one is B to C. Those two are right next to each other. B string, second string, first fret. So everything else is 2 frets away. So if I did D, the letter E is not the first fret, but the second fret, because it's not E and F. But the next note, F, is right there. It's right next to it. So that's why the capo will now go on whatever my F happens to be. So that's the 3rd fret. I put the capo on the 3rd fret. What happens if I play what looks like a D shape? It's not a D coming out of my guitar, but an F, because my 4th string has become the note F. So the chart should show you, and of course I'll talk about this in class, but I wanted to make sure I gave you a little bit more information because I was doing it so hastily, and I was pretty excited about what we were all doing, and Hey Jude sounded so good. So this is sort of a backup video to help with an explanation about what I was doing with the capo. All right, see you soon.